Hello, I'm Kristen from the Neverending TBR in Kristen's Corner. We're going to do a little chat with me about the year to come. I'm still in the process of coming up with my year goals. I know a lot of booktubers are on the ball with that, their year out reviews and all that jazz, but I'm not there yet, so what I do know is there are some things that I decided to go back on a little bit, and then there are some new things that I want to jump into. So one of the things I'm going to jump into is I'm going to make a TBR jar, because remember these, I have all these really cool numbers and I have 12, so I'm going to put these in a TBR jar. I'm going to decorate it and make it all fancy. And then I'm going to buy these kind of things. Not Christmas, but you know what I mean. The bags. I'm going to wrap my my books in the bags and number the bags. I think it's a good idea. I'm not going to seal them because I'm thinking that I want to start using things like this to sell my Pango books in, or to send my Pango books in. So I figured it would be a win-win situation to have. What else? So book clubs. There's some book clubs I'm gonna step back from. There's some book clubs that I want to join. I did the Lisa Kleypas read along with the Wallflower series with Bea and Tara, and I think Tiff from Tiff Talks Pages, and was Crystal then it? I don't remember everybody, because I'm part of 3 of Bea's read along things, and I've decided that with this year coming up, I'm going to step back from the Lisa Kleypas thing, just because Justice for Daisy, like, I'm still bitter about it, and I don't want to jump into another series. Like, if that's supposed to be the best series that she has, I need to take a step back, because I'm really loving the Abby Jimenez read-alongs. I think that she's an author that I'm very upset that I put on the back burner. I've loved every single book I've put in my hand and listened to. In January, we're going to be doing Part of Your World. We're almost caught up to when her next one comes out, so I am definitely staying with that. And then the other thing is I really would like to get into her Tea and Biscuits monthly read along, or buddy read, or whatever, book club pick, is that what it is? I don't know. Anyway, I want to actually start reading those books as well, because I found that I do like historical romance. I'm finding my authors, and I think that that's a great way to find authors. And the ones that have been joining the live shows with Bea and Tara is they seem more contemporary minded, but are putting their characters in that historical setting. So I don't know, I think that that's what I want to try and do. And then I already do the love and horror books with Jenny and Steph. Sorry, I thought I had to sneeze. And even though the books haven't always been a win for me, I love that community and I love reading that book. So, and I like the fact that we start the book together and then we have a week to finish it. So I'm gonna stick with that. And then Hannah Blackwell, she has, with her Patreon, I'm part of the red wine tier, and I've been dropping the ball with buddy reads for things that I'm voting on. And I'm just waiting for her to let us know whether they're good or not. Because I'm not going into the next thing. I'm not really a fantasy romance reader. I enjoy them. But I tend to steer towards things that I'm more comfortable with. I like my horror. I like my thrillers. I like contemporary romance. I like YA horror. I love YA horror. Not like, I love. So I love my cozy mysteries. And I don't know. I always like, I look at the books, they're beautiful books. Fantasy romance has the most gorgeous covers ever. And then I turn the book to the side and it's this behemoth tome of pages. And I get intimidated by it. So I want to start joining in with the buddy reads with Hannah. What's the other thing? And then going off of Romantasy is there's a Romantasy con that I will be joining other booktube friends. I'm finding out who's going, who's not able to go in February. There's one in LA, and originally I was just going to be a +1. Like, if I got a ticket, that was cool. Because like I said, like I like them, and when I actually sit down and read them, I do usually love the book. It's a commitment sometimes. And so I was like, okay, you know, all of my faves were getting together, and I was like, oh, that's great, you know, I'll just go meet everybody. If I don't get, you know, a ticket, it's fine. I'll find something to do, and then I'll meet up with them and see how their time was and whether it's worth going to next year. Well, life happened, and not everybody is able to make it. Totally understand. But now I'm like, okay, now I've made the time and I've talked to my family, and now I have the time to go. Now I have to figure out how to financially afford it. So I do have my ticket. One of my booktube friends was kind enough to let me buy her ticket off of her. And then I think I'm bunking with Steph. We're still hashing things out. So it's all like, it'll come together. I know we're gonna have a blast. It's just I don't know enough, because I really was just gonna be that +1. Like, I was just gonna, hey, you know, and then I was gonna peace out. So like, I don't know what I'm doing. So I gotta figure that out. I kind of feel like I became the Becky of the group, where I had to text everybody. So if I came off that way, I'm sorry if you're watching this. That wasn't my intention. It was just, I have a lot of personal things, and I have a lot of travel plans this year, and trying to make sure that I don't know how the wording that I want, that I'm doing my part, I guess, for whatever we plan to do. I want to be able to do that, and I want to be able to have the best time that we can. So that's why I was like, hey, everybody who's going, who's not able to make it, because we have roughly 60 days. If they're gonna sell their tickets, they gotta sell their tickets. If they need to cancel their reservations with the hotel, if they're gonna switch the reservations to one of us that are going, all those things. And then with the people that are going, when it's not convention time, what do you want to do? Do you want to go out to eat? Do you want to find coffee places? Do you want to find bookstores? Are we going to Uber? Are we going to rough the transit? You know, are we going to take a train and like go a little further? So there's a whole bunch of different things to do, and there's so much to do in LA. And it's not a cheap city, which my friends, every time they come to visit, I warn them every single time. I'm like, look, like, yes, you can rent a car, but then you have to pay to park it. The gas is almost triple a lot of places. You can get food, but it's cheaper for me to buy the food and bring it to wherever we're going than for us to Uber Eats or anything like that. So it's just conversations and to get the ball rolling and figure out where we're going. So that's happening. I'm excited. I'm excited to meet new authors. I really want merch. I don't have bookish clothing. I don't have any bookish. No, I don't think I do. Other than my bell from Beauty and the Beast shirt, I don't think I have any shirts like with book club or anything on it. Pretty sure. And then I have Maggie's shirts, and then I don't know. I don't think I have a lot of like, so that's what I'm excited. I want to get merch, and I want to use my elf ears because I got that milkmaid outfit that I wore for Bee's step back thing that I did. It came with elf ears, and it came with like gems and stuff, and I want to wear it. I don't know if I feel brave enough wearing the milkmaid costume, but I will wear the ears. What else? So then that's happening in February. My birthday's in March, and then in April we're going to the Philippines. So I am not bringing any physical books with me. My goal for April is to try and get through all my books on my Audible and maybe my Everand. Hold on one second. Okay. But I want to get through my my started or like I still need to download them off of my Audible and my saved on my Everand, so that I have those, and then I'd like to get through a good part of my Kindle Unlimited books. And I just found out that I have books in my Nook app and my Kindle app that I bought that I forgot that I bought. So I would like to try and knock some of those down too. That's April. May, I hope we don't really have anything going on. And then possibly July. I don't know. My family and I are trying to go back to New York. We'll be taking Nana with us. So I don't know how much reading I'm going to have or what I'm going to be able to do. And then after that, I was invited to a family trip to Italy. But I don't know if that's going to happen this year. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I would like a year to recoup from the Philippines, but we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so the reason why it affects my bookish content is that I'm really going to work on what I have and try and come up with things for my physical TBR. I did get Barnes & Noble Christmas money, so we will be doing that. I think Book Outlet will be doing their mid-year sale again. I'm hoping that it's in January, because if it's in January, there are a couple of books on my list of authors that will be at this Romanticy-Con, because I think I have this book, this author will be there, and Dawn of Onyx or something, Blood and Onyx, I have that too. So anyway, so a lot of my content is going to be me going to the library, getting that free book, because I really enjoy it. I really enjoy going to different coffee places with you guys and bringing you to my local libraries, because I'm privileged enough to have 3 that I can go to. So that would be cool. Yeah. I don't know what else I'm gonna be doing throughout the year, but I am excited. I am really excited about it. I do have the same plan as a lot of booktubers are saying. We have these series where we stopped, you know, we're waiting for the next book and then we forgot about them, and now there's like 7 more in the series, or we bought all of the series and we didn't get to them. So that's a big goal of mine, is that I'd like to finish and get caught up with a lot of my series. I do know that I have 1 book left in the Wayfarer series by Becky Chambers, and I really like that. And then Hannah Blackwell, she's having a Romanticy novella readathon, and I think it's for 3 days. As we go into January, I will share that. I will link her video down below, so if you want to join, you'll know all the things, but I don't remember them off the top of my head, so I'd rather her tell you herself. So but for that, I have, I think, 3 novellas, and then I have these yeah, they're not a young adult, they're maybe middle grade or a little bit younger. I used to sell Usborne books. I don't know what they're called now, but I used to be a book lady for that company, and I wanted to read the older kid series, because I could sell little kid books very well, because I could tell you, you know, quality and anyway. But for my customers that had older kids, I actually wanted to read the books to find out whether or not it was just fluff, or if they were worth, you know, the price point. I really liked a lot of the books that I did sell. So I have 2 series, I think, that I would like to knock out that weekend. I'm trying to think what else we got going on. We have the live show, or yeah, is it this week? Is it this tomorrow? Because this is going up on Saturday. Oh my goodness. Today is the 27th, 28th, 29th. Anyway, on Love and Horror, Jenny and Steph have a live planned, but I don't know, because one of them got the plague that's going around, and I don't know if the other one is busy. So I will link the Discord down below and you can check in. And I'm looking at my books. I'm trying to think of, there was something else that I wanted to do, but I can't remember off the top of my head. So maybe I will bring it up either with my wrap-up or my TBR. So that is me rambling probably for 20 minutes about my quasi plans for 2025. Let me know, are you going to this Romanticy-Con? You know, have you gone to one before? Are there any points pointers or things that we should know. Are you ready for the new year? Are you going to be joining any of readathons? Are you going to be joining any, what is it called? The book challenge? I haven't finished yet, so I want to see if I can finish 2 more books before the end of the year. So I hope you're having a great day and a great week, and thank you for listening to me ramble, and I will see you next week. Bye.